About 4 months ago, I tested the Engwe Pro limited edition with a very cool and comfortable frame, also used by other brands. Bike that is set up for lower speeds compared to so-loved Vitelan i7 Pro, which is my favorite, and Polarna M6 that share the same design but outperform this model, where Engwe Pro is set up to be a more widely accepted and comply with European laws and regulations and be a more user-friendly settings for more dialed-down, laid-back riding. Recently, Engwe came out with a 26-inch folder with dual batteries for long range that I don't really dig, and I don't understand why they did that. A 26-inch tire bike should not be foldable. It should not be concerned about the space and saving space. In my opinion, it's more oriented toward performance and, off-roading, more comfort, and being able to pass extreme, unreachable terrains or areas. But after they came out with M20 model, which I think is very interesting. And what's more important, it is on sale right now, so I don't know how long the sale will last, but this price of $999, I think there's a lot to like here, and it's a deal that you should not miss. Let's take a closer look at the new Engwe M20 model. I have here the single battery option version, and you can install the second one on top, and you can definitely put a third battery, even a fourth here, because there's so much room in there. Like maybe shorter battery all the way down, maybe 10, 12 amp, that's doable. The controller, it's underneath, and the frame is just beautiful. Comes in 3 colors, white, black, and green. I have the green one here, and this paint is really well done for this price level. And it's the same moped style frame, similar to Super 73, but way cheaper, and quality-wise, it's not that far behind Super 73, the lower priced models around $2,800 to $2,000, and we have standard fork that you see in other bikes in this price range, but here we have adjustability. The fork doesn't make any noise, has good rebound, good travel, but the frame, going back to the design, it's not really meant for pedaling, but you can do that. It's not really comfortable, but cruising around, and the way it looks, and it is much shorter from axle to axle, it looks really good. You can customize DIY so much here, or you can leave it stock, and for this price level, the way it comes is just beautiful. You get good angle on the fork, you have the rear suspension, and this is an entry-level shock, nothing fancy, and you see here close to 1 inch of travel, which is not bad at all for this price level. And you're getting a front and back, so dual suspension for under $1,000. This is really good. Good welds everywhere, wires hidden inside, some of them, not all of them. Well painted. The rear hub motor is 750 watts, peak power 1000 watts, and we'll see what's the top speed on this model, how it's set up. Good chain, good shifter in the back, drivetrain, the same you see in bikes in this price level, nothing fancy, just entry-level stuff. But it's pretty good. Good pedals. Yeah, nothing fancy, but it works, and it's really good for this price level. The wiring, it's a little bit messy, but this is what you can expect for around $1,000, and you can see the wiring in the front. It's not super neatly done, but you can, get the bike and, spend half an hour, 1 hour, and cover all this with these guys, longer ones, and wrap it all around nicely. Or if you want to, take the time, maybe run all these wires in the frame and get them out, so you can play with that and you can do it better. The seat is really cool, and it's not bad actually. It's not super comfortable. 5 to 10 miles, it's perfect. For longer rides, you need more cushion. For me, after depleting a full battery, it was a bit uncomfortable. Single battery, and this is 48 volts, 13 amp hour. You have here on and off switch. You have USB port, which is really cool addition. And here we have the charging port. Suspension front and back. We mentioned 1 inch travel in the back, and here you can see the oil. This is almost 2.5 inches of travel. Let's see from one end. 1, 2, 3, 13, 14, 15, 16. I have this top pouch with the Engwe and carbon fiber finish, fake finish. Very useful, and you can put your stuff here, your camera, your water bottle, whatever you carry with you, and looks like a second battery here. We have standard grips. A little bit of movement, nothing fancy. You can replace those. Small screen, I haven't seen the screen before. You have 2 buttons here on the bottom, plus and minus, and you have 5 levels of assist, and you have the on and off button right here on the top. It gives you some stats, average speed, odometer, and maximum speed, average speed. So, standard stuff. The motorcycle Peak Design mount, which is the best in the world, I think, from all that I've tried so far. We have CIS standard shifter. That's expected for this price range, and we have the throttle on the right hand side. Brakes, standard mechanical disc brakes, 160mm rotors in the back and 160 in the front. Nothing fancy, works well. Perfectly set up out of the box, I didn't even touch them. And now the coolest part of this bike is the front lights. These lights are sick, guys, so nice. You have the day mode and the night mode. And we'll check later on and see how powerful they are, but looks pretty bright in the daytime. Controller in the back, and we have 55 Newton meter torque, which is, you know, below average, not super torquey, not so powerful, but we'll test it out and see how it does. Top speed, just throttle. I had to stop at the light and turn to the left, so let's try a second time here. There's a slight uphill, but let's see how it does. Come on, come on, come on, come on! 18, 20. 25, come on, let's see if we get 28. 26. Pretty much 26 is the max, that's what you can get. 27 downhill. So with pedal assist. The GoPro battery died on me here, but you can get a solid 29 to 30 miles an hour with pedaling, and that was going uphill. It is not comfortable if you're 6'3" or taller, but doable if you shift your ass all the way in the back. If you're shorter, this is the bike that will fit perfectly for pedaling, but cruising and not pedaling, this is the best option in this price range. Range. I weigh 226 pounds, I have a big design pouch with some water, some gear, total weight 230 pounds, and I don't expect much since the battery is only 13 amp hours. I rode the maximum fifth level with no pedaling, just throttle. This is the first time. I always like to pedal, but on this construction it's not really doable for my height, and I was able to cover 25.7 miles in range. I am shocked. I was getting 25 miles an hour on the flats, acceleration full throttle with only one line on the battery on the screen, and 21 to 23 miles an hour until the last line was flashing. I am surprised, and this is insane range results for my weight. I was honestly expecting 18 to 20 miles in range for this battery size. So uphill it's actually pretty good. With assist, look at that. That's not bad at all. Just throttle, let's see. Still, it's not bad. Look at that. 90 miles an hour. A bit of assist. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Look at that. 23. 24. Wow. Another steeper hill, I think, and I'm not even pushing hard here. And look at this. It does really well. A rear light, which is off right now. Let's power it on. Actually, a rear brake light. Hold on a second, guys. Let me actually... Yeah, this is really bright. And enter the lights. And this is your night light. Good light. I like it. So it's always on. And we have only the bottom strip. So now when you press the light, you can see the difference. And you can adjust them. I put them a little lower, but still, it's very concentrated, very powerful lights. Really bright and wide spell. Love it. And there's two of them, so you can adjust any way you want. Let's say if it's completely dark, you can move them higher and get more visibility. But output, it's amazing. And the rear light also very bright, and the brakes even brighter. I have 7-speed cassette in the back, and this turny shifter, which is really good from what I tested so far for the last 2 years. Very reliable shifter, and usually you see a cheaper version on anything around $1,000 or under, but here I'm surprised to see this. I like the shifter. Yeah, I mean, for what you get here, I think this is a really good deal. For $1,000, you know, 13 amp hour capacity, that's, you know, pretty much average. And you can see a lot of bikes that actually have this motor and that battery, and they're like $1,200, you know, all the way to like $1,500. So here, under $1,000, $999, this is a pretty good deal. And it's a Super 73 style that actually does not look bad. I'm actually digging more this frame versus Super 73. Their models, hardtail, which I think last time I checked was $2,100. Not sure if they're on sale right now, but this is much better looking frame with dual suspension. This is a very good option for $1,000, and I think much better looking. Great result for the price. Really cool frame. I like the fact that it's shorter compared to other frames. Amazing lights, and what it's cool here, they make a new design that they copy any other frames on the market, and it's very original, it's different, and it's comfortable if you don't pedal. So for cruising, it's perfect. For the price, I like this option best to ride this summer, and you can upgrade it and make it your faster dream bike later on. The link with the discount will be down below. Check it out. Don't miss the sale. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.